What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of the Let's Play series. So you can see that our storage room over here has changed ever so slightly. I did add in a second floor. I was thinking the storage room just didn't feel like it was finished, and yeah, I wanted to add something else to it. So I kind of mimicked, I guess, our first floor, made it a little bit smaller, and added a second floor on it. And I didn't really know what to put into it, so I ended up putting a enchanting area in there, but there's really no good way to get up to that second floor. So I ended up making it so there's no way to get into it. There's no doors or whatever. Inside, if we come into here, I put a trapdoor here so you can reach the crafting table. All right, I'm sorry, the enchantment table. And then you can enchant things. I mean, we already have another enchantment table over at our mob farm, but I figured, you know what, we should just go ahead and do one here as well. It'll give us some reason to have that other floor up there. And since there isn't a good way to get it, yeah, just right-clicking on this from the bottom just seemed to make sense. So last episode, we ended up making a villager breeder, and I didn't quite know what I was doing last episode. I was kind of winging it and just trying to make it work, and we got it to work. Turns out, all the beds that we put around the outside of it were completely not necessary. The only thing that was really necessary is just the beds inside the farm itself. And we saw as we put those beds down that the villagers did start to breed. But yeah, you can see it's working quite well now. So all of these villagers are librarian villagers. I brought them over here one by one, put down the table, the lectern, in order for them to get the trait. And I was looking for specific enchantments. So this guy right here, this was our original guy, our mending villager. So yep, 18 emeralds for our book of mending. And then I decided that, hey, we got unbreaking and it's not that expensive, 11 emeralds. Let's go ahead and do that one. And then we ended up getting protection. So now we have unbreaking and protection and mending. So pretty much our armor is taken care of, right? So if we ever need to make new pieces or whatever, we're good to go. Then I ended up getting the depth strider. That was like the original thing that I wanted. And it took me so long to get depth strider, guys. Like, I probably spent a good 5 Minecraft days trying to get this thing to appear, and it's 44 emeralds, super expensive. And then shortly after we got that one, we ended up getting another depth strider for 13, of course. So this villager is pretty much a waste. So this one's 13, a lot better, a lot more reasonable, I think. Over here we got sharpness 5 for 47. I don't know if that's a good price or not. Sharpness 5, so if we need that, we have it. Then we have looting for 16. That's pretty good. Then we have over here fortune for 15. Again, not bad. And then silk touch for 7. And finally we have efficiency 4 for 20. So all of these are pretty good. Obviously, this guy is going to go away. Yeah, we don't need depth strider for 44 when we can get it for 13, right? And then there's also ways that we can make these trades cheaper. So we'll look at that at some point in the future. But here's the thing. We have so many villagers around here, and they're all making noise, and it is getting very irritating. This is the place I like to hang out and store my items and things like that. Yeah, these villagers have no place here. But I had to store them somewhere to keep them safe from zombies. What I'm thinking, though, is in the storage room, we have these crafting tables next to our furnaces here. I think these crafting tables are going to go. And instead of these crafting tables here, I think we're going to put in water elevators. So we can go down. And when we go down, we're going to have a room that's going to have a place for all these villagers. Now, we got to make sure that these villagers aren't going to be making sound when we're up here. So they got to be at least 16 blocks away so you don't hear them anymore. We'll probably make it like 20 blocks lower or something. With the water elevators, it doesn't really matter too much how far it is because, yeah, the bubble stream elevator things like move you quite quickly. So I think that'll be a pretty good thing. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to go ahead and start digging down. We need to dig out a fairly decent sized area. I was considering if I should go grab my beacon or not, but yeah, I think I'm just gonna deal without. But yeah, we need to go down like 20 blocks and then start digging out a room for where we're gonna put our villagers. So I'm gonna start working on that, and we'll be right back, guys. All right, cool. So I ended up digging down 20 blocks below that crafting table and the other one, and I've just connected between them. Yep. So the front of our area is this way, and this is the back of it where the furnaces are over here, right? So now that we're down here, we got to figure out a way to get back up. So yeah, we need to put in the bubble streams. So that is the big thing. So really what we need to do down here, first of all, is we need to replace that block with dirt because we're going to have to place kelp. Yeah. In order for the bubble stream elevators to work, I haven't really talked about this before, but in order for those to work, every single block in that bubble stream has to be a source block of water. So you could go and place a source block everywhere, or if you place kelp inside flowing water, it turns that into a source block. So all you got to do is get all the way up to the top, have flowing water coming down. Yep. Yeah, you have flowing water come down, and then you place kelp inside that flowing water, and then it turns it all into the source block. So the hardest part about this is just trying to get ourselves back up to the very top. Oh no! Yeah, getting ourselves all the way up here to the very top, and then we just kind of float down again, and place kelp on that dirt. Oh, come on. Ugh. Now I gotta wait for that to come all the way back down. Yeah, maybe putting ladders up here would have been good, but we need this hole, or I guess maybe digging a second hole or something. But yeah, we need this hole here in order to have the water flow down. Okay, well anyway, here we are at the top, so I can get rid of this, place it right here, because that's where the water stream is going to be. Yeah, so we just come all the way down here, press shift to go down faster. Very good. And we'll just place kelp here. And we just place it right on top of each other all the way up, and that converts everything into the source blocks. And do we need to go up one more? No, that's it. Okay. So yeah, now that we're all the way at the top, we just break the kelp at the bottom. It's done its job, and we get to reclaim all those kelp. Okay, very good. So now we get to decide if that's the up or the down. I guess we'll do up. That should put in the bubble stream, so when we come up here, should just rocket us all the way up to the top. Oh yeah, so that's pretty cool. So just need to do the same thing on the other side, put in a magma block at the bottom so it will take us downwards. Yeah, very good. So let me go ahead and get that going, and we will dig out some rooms downstairs, and we'll be right back. All right, guys, so I've been spending some time downstairs digging out the area and making things the way I want them. And yeah, I finished up these tubes here, so the tubes look all nice. And we got our entrance out of the area. So I originally made everything just stone. I thought that looked too plain, so I ended up doing some cobblestone in the floors. I mixed in a little bit of polished andesite here. So we had our bubble stream up, our bubble stream down, and both of these tubes are completely done. So everything, yeah, nice and buttoned up, which is fantastic. So aside from that, I went to the nether and I got some glowstone since we hadn't gotten any yet. I turned those into glowstone lamps. So everything is illuminated down here without any torches. So yeah, I was digging this out and I made enough areas here for 14 different villagers. We don't quite have 14 villagers yet. But I was kind of going through the different enchantments that I want and I think that I'll need. And it seemed like 14 was probably going to be about the number. But, you know, if it turns out that we need more, we can always expand out and add in more of these little areas here. So the way this is going to work is we get a villager, we get them inside here, and then we trap them in with the slab, right? I can come in here and do what I need to do. There's probably no reason for me to come in there, but with the slab there, yeah, I can crouch and get through there. Speaking of that, I was also thinking since I can crouch underneath slabs, I put these here originally to keep the villagers from going back and forth. Like, I'm going to put them in a boat, I think, and then scoot them underneath here. But they're too tall to fit underneath these things. The player can, but the villagers can't, as far as I can see. I was trying to decide if I want to keep that there or replace these with slabs. Because the wood just kind of is out of place a little bit. And I think that might look better, but then we got to crouch and go slow underneath there. But I don't know. It's kind of a trade-off, I suppose. These are kind of good for blocking off the entrances once we get the villagers down here. But again, like, I don't know. If they can't get back through here, then there's no reason to do that. So maybe what we'll do is we can use this area over here for turning a villager into a zombie villager and then curing them and trying to get cheaper trades. That might be something that we can use this area for. We just close up these paths, get ourselves... Oh, it's like what happened to that item. Close up these water bubble streams, get ourselves a villager in here, and then get a zombie down in here. Yeah, we could end up using this as like our villager zombification area. So yeah, that's pretty cool. So the next step is we need to get our villagers down here, and then we need to get each one into a stall. The one thing I did forget though is I want to put beds in each one of these so they can sleep. I think they need to be able to sleep. Well, maybe they don't. I'm not exactly sure. I feel like they need to have a bed in each stall for some reason, and I can't remember what that is. But anyway, yeah, I guess our next step is we need to get the villagers down here. So I'm not quite sure how this is going to work. We can get them down the bubble stream. If we can get them into that water, they'll be sucked down there. I don't know if they're going to move out of the way of the... What is the thing? The magma block down there, or if they're just going to sit there and take damage and die. So I don't really know how this works. Maybe it'd be a good idea for me to make it flowing water down at the very bottom there. Like remove 2 of these bottom trap doors. So when they come down here, this water will be flowing, and that'll kind of like push them out of here. So if I'm in here, this is kind of pushing me. What happens if I do 2 of them like that? You know, I think we would probably have to have source blocks of water back here flowing in order for that to be better. Let me try that. If I put water here, no, that doesn't really move me any faster. Well, I'm not really sure the best way of doing that. Maybe if we just get rid of those source blocks of water there. How does that work? No, that's still not moving me fast enough. Yeah, I'm not really sure what the best way to do this is. Well, hopefully they'll be able to move out of the way and not die. We can test with one of our villagers. How about the one that's got the the enchantment that we got for cheaper? That might be the villager to experiment on first. This guy right here. Yeah, he's got the depth strider for 44. A little expensive there, guy. All right, let's move this guy out of the way. Careful now. We want to get this guy over into this area and seal this place. Oh, the boat can't fit here. Okay, well, that's something I'm going to have to figure out. I guess we will just remove this and this. Bring that into here. Okay, place that back. And then I need to block it up so our villager friend can't escape. I'll have to fix that. That's fine. This is just temporary to get these guys down where we want them to be. So we'll block that up. F3B. I think we want this thing. Get that. All right, let's push you down into the bubble stream here. You want to go down there, don't you? Yeah, you do. Okay. Oh, you know what? Me removing that source block of water down at the very bottom ruined the bubble stream, didn't it? So this guy is just going to float. Okay, so I need to go fix that. Yeah, still new to these bubble stream things. Haven't really messed with them too much. Okay, let me go ahead, get some more water. I will go down there and fix that, and hopefully our villager friend will just go where it's supposed to go. Okay, well, our villager's right here. We got the bubble stream reactivated, and down the villager goes. So is the villager going to get pushed out of the way, or is the villager just going to die? Okay, so he went down here. He got pushed out of the way a little bit. Very good. Yeah, now the villager won't be able to get through here. So to correct that, I was going to put them in a boat. Get in the boat. Get in the boat. There we go. Yeah, put them in a boat, and then we can kind of scoot them underneath here. Okay, so now the villagers down here, they won't be able to get away. That was weird. I thought his head was going to turn all the way around or something. It looks like it's trying to, doesn't it? Yeah, so now that the villagers are on this side, they can't go anywhere. So we just got to coax them inside one of these cells. So anyway, I'm going to go ahead and get rid of this villager. We don't want this guy anymore. That was our test subject. Yeah, I'm just going to bring all of our villagers down here, try and get them in each one of these cells, get a bed in each one of these, and we'll be right back, guys. All right, guys, so we got our villagers downstairs. They're all where they need to be. The next step is I want to get myself a zombie to put down there with them, and we can turn each one individually into a zombie villager and cure them, which should give us better prices. That's really what I'd like to do. Not only will that give us cheaper enchanted books, but since each one of those are a librarian, they will request less paper per trade per emerald. Sounds like we've got a zombie over here. It's what I'm looking for. Where are you, zombie? I just heard you. Hey! The heck? This guy's got a flame bow. I don't know if I've ever been shot by a skeleton with a flame bow. Alright. Did he drop it? No, he didn't. Okay, so where's the zombie? Down here underneath these trees, I guess. Oh, that's a creeper. Okay, we don't want the creeper. We do want the zombie. So creeper, I will just go ahead and get rid of. Hey, zombie, come here. Pathfind to me. Yeah. Oh, you're bringing me the gunpowder. That's nice. I mean, I guess that means you won't despawn, so that is actually quite nice. So let's get zombie over here. Ooh. Poor guy. First of all, we're going to get you out of the sun. There, you go right into the boat. All right, so zombies shouldn't be able to go anywhere. Now, something I'm curious about, I don't know, if you go into a boat with a hostile mob, can they hurt you? Oh yeah, I think, right? Yeah, he's hurting me. Okay, but we can move him around, and it's not like super painful. So that's really good to know. So what we want to do is pretty much the same thing that we did with our villagers. We want to bring the zombie into this area and have them go downstairs. And once we get down there, I'll place some boats around so there's no thing that the zombie can do except for go into a boat. All right. I did end up getting rid of the trapdoors and I placed iron bars here. I think that's just better. Okay, so yeah, this should be good because the zombie's going to come down here. I don't know. Can I scoot this in here a little bit more? Like, I think that should be fine. So the zombie should actually land on this boat. We'll see how this works. I'm not sure. It looks like the bubble stream is still working, so that's really what I care about. Okay, so I want some blocks to prevent Mr. Zombie from escaping. Or maybe I could just get him out of the boat and have him come over here and just kind of like push him. I'm not sure what the best way to do this is. Well, let's do F3B so we can see the hitbox of the boat. I guess we're just going to lure the zombie over here. Come on, get into the water. Get into the water. You don't want to get into the water? You want to get into the water. I know you do. It's not going to be that easy. Maybe I can push the zombie down? Nope, that's not going to be as easy as I thought. Oh, I almost got him that time. All right, just got to keep eating food and top up my health. Come on, zombie. You know you want to go down to the water. Oh, okay, well, we could do something else. Like, I get myself a water stream or something that, like, pretty much forces the zombie. Come on. I want the zombie going back in this boat. There we go. All right, so, yeah, I could probably get myself a water stream that's, like, pushing the zombie or pushing whatever to go into here. That might be the better way of doing it. Yeah, I kind of think so. So let's grab... I might have to get rid of these furnaces so we have some flowing water. And then, I don't know, how are we going to stop the water from going into there? Yeah, I don't know. I'll try and mess around a little bit, see if I can get a water stream set up and see if we can push the zombie into this. And we'll be right back, guys. Well, zombies can't swim in water, right? So if I get them out of the boat and I get them into this water... the zombie should pretty much be stuck. And the only way that the zombie will go is into this corner, which should pull him down, I think. I'll probably have to go down first. But let's see if we can get this to happen. So again, F3B, we will pull out the axe. Do this. I'm going to grab that boat. All right, let's see if we can get the zombie over here into the water. Okay. See if he'll follow me down. Oh, here we go. Nice. Okay, so now we got the boat down here. Uh-oh. Is this not gonna work? I can't get in the boat. What the heck? Get rid of that. Okay, we got the zombie into the boat. We're fine. Zombie's doing a little bit of damage to me. That is fine. Okay, so we got the zombie down here. Huh. Yeah, and I did end up digging out a room so we can place the zombie in a minecart and send the zombie all the way over to the other side so we don't have to listen to the zombie. Yeah. So kind of a simple redstone setup. Just using redstone torches to turn this one off or this one on, just doing the opposite. We just have a sticky piston hooked up to this guy. So when we turn this one on, it puts this block up and sends that all the way over there. Yeah, it's pretty much what we got going on. So I guess the next thing is we need to get the zombie out of the boat and we need to get a villager over here. Whoa, how did we get 2 villagers in one area? How did that happen? Oh, I must have made a mistake. You know, when I was putting these villagers down here, it was nighttime and they immediately go to sleep. Yeah, I must have not seen... I'm missing villagers. I had 2 villagers here. Oh no, what's going on with this? You are Fortune and Silk Touch. I think I had my villagers over here that, I think those are my sword villagers over here. So where did they go? There is a cave under here. Did they go down to the cave? Uh-oh. I'm gonna have to go and try and find out where our villagers went. Oh no. Okay, after a little investigating, I found 3 of our villagers. We found this guy here who has sharpness 5, and then back this way, I'm gonna block this up. I started digging. I was hearing villagers off this way, and they kept digging. Yeah, I found my other 2 guys over here, and I put them in boats so they don't go anywhere. That's our Depth Strider 3 guy, and this one's our Looting 3 guy. I think these caves should pretty well be safe. I've done a lot of torching. I'm gonna have to like get them back into this area. I don't know how they got out. I assume it has to do with them sleeping in the beds and then getting out of the bed. So I'm probably gonna have to rework everything that I've done here and make it so like all the walls are 2 blocks thick so they don't like teleport through the walls when they get out of bed. I was thinking when I set this thing up, this guy's gonna come over here, isn't he? Let me see if I can put like a trap down. Alright, that villager goes that way, he's just gonna go into the boat. Yeah, I was thinking with the way we set this up, we have the bed here, and then we have a block of space here, and then a wall separating. I was thinking when they get out of the bed, they would just teleport here. But it looks like they might be teleporting between areas, and obviously they're teleporting somewhere where they are going in a place they shouldn't be going. Yeah, that is a problem. Yeah, so I did mess up. I did not mess up here. They must have just slept in a bed and then teleported over. Huh. Yeah, that's a big bummer. Now, it looks like we are spawning cats. I heard a cat sound. I was like, wait, what? Yeah, so there's a cat that spawned and it's in the boat with the zombie now, so we'll have to figure out something to do with that. So I'm going to spend a little bit of time here and try and make this, you know, I guess thicker underneath and behind. So, I kind of want them to stay in their own cell, but if they are going to be teleporting between, that's a big problem. Maybe getting rid of the beds would be the next solution? I don't know. Well, the villagers are all situated, and I moved one of the villagers back over here. This is our mending villager. Costs 18 emeralds for mending. Yeah, I want to get this guy turned into a zombie villager, and then we will lower his prices. I do also want to get myself a villager that has paper trade, where it's like 24 paper for 1 emerald, or something along those lines. Or maybe this guy will open up something else and give us a good trade later on, but... yeah, let's go ahead and give this guy a try and see what we can do here. So I got the villager into a minecart and it is sitting on a rail. I don't know if this zombie, when he comes over here, if he's gonna be targeting me, if it'll target the villager. I don't know if they can attack each other. We're gonna figure this out. Hopefully this is going to work. Okay, so the zombie is targeting me, not hitting the villager. Can I like hide myself in such a way where the zombie can't see me anymore? Oh, okay. We know he's doing damage to the villager. Okay, and the zombie villager is no longer Okay, that's a problem. The zombie villager is no longer in the minecart. Well, I didn't expect that, but thankfully we have a boat here, so I can do something about it. If I put that there. Okay, let me get over here. There, okay. So our villager with our mending trait is now on the boat. So let's see. I'd made some splash potions of weakness. Let's toss that on our villager. Or a zombie villager, I guess, and we give him a golden apple. Okay, so that starts the curing process. If everything goes correctly, let's put Mr. Zombie away. If everything goes correctly, when this villager gets cured, we should see mending for 1 emerald, or at least a lot cheaper than what it is. And yeah, we'll check out his other trades too. Aha! So our villager just converted. I'm a zombie doctor now. So what you got here? So for 1 emerald plus a book, we get mending. That is really, really good. For 1 emerald, we get 3 bookshelves. That is also really, really good. Okay. So Luck of the C2 now costs 3 emeralds. It's not 1 emerald like this one. And if we want a lantern, that costs 1 emerald. I think that was the original price before. So we got a lot of good stuff going on here. Unfortunately, we don't have a way to get any emeralds from this guy. So I think what we're going to do, we are going to put our mending villager back. And I want to find one of our other villagers here that has a paper trade. Yeah, like this guy, our Unbreaking 3 one. I want to zombify this villager, cure the villager, and keep repeating this over and over to try and get this paper trade down to 1 paper equals 1 emerald. Because that is possible to do, as crazy as that sounds. So yeah, that's going to be my next goal. So I think we're going to put our 1 emerald villager back, and I'm going to grab that guy and continue this process. All right, guys, so that took a little bit of time, a lot longer than I was expecting. In fact, I had to zombify and cure our villager. Was it 4 times, I think? But yeah, we have it. So now paper is worth, or I guess 1 paper is worth an emerald. That is absolutely ridiculous. On the first zombification and cure, our Unbreaking 3 enchantment was down to 1 emerald, but our paper trade went from 24 to 18, I think, and then it went down to 12, and then it went down to 4. Anyway, this is absolutely ridiculous. So we have no emeralds in our inventory. So if I do this, we now have 16, and we still got 48 more paper. So now I just gotta wait. Oh, he leveled up. I wonder what other trades we're gonna get here. Quick Charge is only 1 emerald. Is that good? I'm not actually sure. Quick Charge, I believe that is for crossbow, isn't it? I don't know. But anyway, now that we have this done, I guess I can use our villager here for repairing my armor, since we get XP for trading, and we also get a whole bunch of emeralds. So I will be able to go back to our beacon and recover all of our iron and our gold. Yeah, I had to go back there actually and take 7 blocks of gold. I wasn't sure how many more apples it was going to take to cure that guy. You can see we are down to 1 splash potion of weakness. But yeah, anyway, so our trades are going to be really good. I guess the next thing we want to do is get more villagers set up like this, so I can trade you, and then trade you, and then trade you, and just keep going back and forth, and always just be able to spam paper trades. Yeah, this is going to be super, super awesome. We're up to 48 emeralds already, guys. All right, so we're going to go ahead and wrap it up here for today. Yeah, I had a lot of fun playing around with these villagers. Getting that villager breeder set up was super awesome. We'll be able to get any single enchantment that we want from villagers, and it looks like we'll be able to get them all for 1 emerald each. That's crazy. Anyway, that's it for today. Thank you guys for watching. Remember to leave a like on this episode if you liked it, and we'll see you next time. Thanks for watching, guys. Bye-bye.